Hi, this is the other mother, and today I am doing the Living Dead doll tag. I got this from, I think her name's Nicole Nimphius. I'll put the actual name of her YouTube channel down in the info section of the video. But I got the tag from her, I got the questions from her, and you should go check her out because she's really awesome and does a lot of Living Dead doll videos. But I thought since I have a pretty decent sized collection and have been collecting for a little while now, I would go ahead and do this, and I encourage you, if you're into Living Dead dolls, to do the same and post your video because it'd be really cool to see more of these out there. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into it. First it is, how long have you been collecting? I have been collecting for about 11 months. It was like last summer, June, July time frame. And I counted as then, even though the first dolls I bought weren't for me, and I'll get into that in a second. Because the next question is, how did you get into collecting? My youngest son is 8, and he has always been into horror-related things. He just likes creepy stuff. I don't know where he gets it from. But, like zombies, he's majorly into. He's had zombie birthday parties and stuff like that. He likes vampires, witches, all that stuff. Scary things that most kids his age are scared of, and he just loves that stuff. But he was complaining because there's not a lot out there for kids his age that's related to that sort of thing. So I was trying to think of something to get him for his birthday last year, and I had remembered seeing Living Dead dolls at like Hot Topic and stuff, and I was like, I wonder if those are still around. So I looked it up, and sure enough, they are still around, big time. And looking through them, I found several that I thought he would be crazy for. So I got him a couple for his birthday last year, and he got them and loved them. And now he collects. I'm trying to talk him into doing a little video of his collection. I think he has like 20 or 25 dolls now or something. Like every time he saves up money from, you know, whatever, he buys Living Dead dolls. But when he got his and I saw them and when he opened them for his birthday, I was just like, these are really cool. And I was kind of joking like, man, I would have been crazy about these back in the day. Like, these are right up my alley. And then I'm kind of like, you know, I think I might get a few for myself. So I kind of like I've said in my other video, I kind of lean towards the more old-fashioned looking dolls for the most part, not always. I'm not nuts about every doll. I don't want every doll, you know, every Living Dead doll. But there's a lot of them that I like. So I found a few on eBay and stuff. I've always been an open collector. I'm just that way. I like them out, you know. So I was never, you know, I don't know. I was like okay with getting open dolls from the get-go. So I found like somebody selling a lot. I think there was like 3 or 4 dolls in the lot. And I got those, and it was Banshee, Evangeline, Lilith, I'm trying to think back, and one other, but I cannot remember who it was. I'll put it somewhere if I can figure it out. But I was like hooked, and then I was like constantly on eBay, and then I joined the Facebook groups and like was watching for people to post, you know, open or loose dolls for sale, and my collection's grown quite a bit. Big time. And I'm kind of out of room at the moment. Like, I don't really have any place else to put them now, and I don't like scrunching them all up on the shelves. I kind of like where I can see them, you know. That's the whole point for me anyway. But yeah, so I don't know if I just need to get more shelves or a bigger house or what's gonna happen next, but that is the long story of how I got into collecting. Next, favorite doll in my collection. This is hard for me because I don't have any dolls that I don't love. Like, the only ones I buy are the ones I really love. But I think the one I picked is my favorite for a few reasons. And it's Resurrection Bathory, and I have her right here with me. For one, you know, she's covered in blood and gore, and that's pretty awesome. For two, she's a historic figure, and that's pretty awesome. She's also my first Resurrection doll that I ever got, and that's really awesome. So she's kind of special to me in that way. And she's just, I mean, her dress is beautiful, her face is beautiful, her hair, like, you know, she's the total package, I feel like. I mean, she's awesome. And, yeah, so that's my favorite doll out of my collection, you know, if I had to pick one. Next, favorite series in my collection. Now, this one I know is probably going to be a controversial pick, but It is my favorite series, and that's series 30, the Freak Show series. I know that's not like the most popular series by any means, but I love that series. For one, it has one of my other favorite dolls, which is Lydia the Lobster Girl. And I don't know, I like the whole Freak Show idea. I liked the chipboards on the coffins, their names, and all this stuff. And just a little side note, you know, so you maybe understand my love for that series and for Lydia the Lobster Girl, you know, in particular. My family actually has a history of being born with missing digits or connected digits. So, you know, I had a great aunt that I remember growing up that actually had one hand that was like a lobster claw hand. And I honestly didn't even know that she had that until I was in my teens, and I was around her a lot. But she kind of just, she hid it well. Like, I think she was used to people noticing or staring, so she got really good at hiding it. Like, I never noticed, and I was around her a lot. But I think, I don't know, like, I think because I have known people that have actually had that, it just kind of is special to me in a way. And I don't have it, for the record. But anyway, that's maybe one of the reasons why that series and that doll in particular are so special to me. But next, most expensive doll that I own. Usually, I don't like to spend over like $50 on a doll if I don't have to, but when I started trying to get some Resurrections, that kind of went out the window. But I still, you know, tried to hold out and get the best deal I could on dolls. So I think that the most expensive doll I have is my Resurrection Lost. I paid $70 for her shipped. I got her on eBay as an open doll. And typically I wouldn't pay that much for a doll, but I just really like her. I really liked her, and I know she can go for quite a bit more than that. And it was from a seller that I had bought from before, so I knew she was going to be in good shape. But yeah, I really like her. She's really cute. So yeah, I'm pretty sure she's the most expensive, and a close second would be like my other Resurrections. I think I've paid like $60, maybe $65 for them. So around there. Okay, moving on. Next, doll I wished that I owned. There's a lot of those. All of the Resurrection 9 series. I think it's the Resurrection 9 series. The one that Bathory's from. And then there's also Jack the Ripper and Lizzie Borden and then Fairy Faye. I would love to have that entire series. And there's variants also, like sepia and stuff like that. And I would love to have all of those. But it's just not in the budget right now. But I'm waiting patiently to see. Someday, maybe, I can get my hands on all of those. And also, from Resurrection Series 7, Kill Baby. I'd really like to have her too, and she's not really typically the style of doll I like, but there's just something about her I like. I dig it. I don't want to pay $300 for her, but if I found a good deal on her someday, yeah, I'd get her too. How many dolls are in my collection? I have 70 dolls exactly. I just counted before I started this video. 70 dolls exactly as of right now. And I'm out of room. Am I a sealed or open collector? I am an open or even loose collector. I know some people are, you know, big fans of having the sealed dolls, and I can see where, you know, that might be the smarter way to collect, because if you ever do decide to get rid of them, you know, they'll be worth more. But I don't know. I enjoy them more out of the box. I don't know. Not to mention they're more affordable if you're buying them open or loose anyway. So there are some dolls that, you know, sealed, I wouldn't pay that much for them, but their price open or loose is more doable for me. So yeah, open or loose collector. My least favorite doll. Again, I have a style of doll that I like typically, so I would have to say probably Sheena would be a least favorite, or Calico, and mostly because those are more modern style dolls, and that's just not my thing. It's not, I don't own those, I've never had them, like it's not like a quality issue or anything like that, they're just not my thing. And least favorite series, probably Seven Deadly Sins, sorry. There are a few dolls in there that I think are okay, but there's none of them that I'm crazy about getting. I said my goal as a collector is to someday have at least one doll from every series, and that series is one that I'm kind of like, I don't even know which one I want out of it, really. And then also maybe series 23, which is the one that has like Teddy and Quack and Agatha and Genocide and Betsy, I think, in it. Again, just not my style of dolls, really. I kind of like the cute creepy, and I feel like those all lean more toward the cute side than the creepy side. So, not my thing. But that's all the questions from the tag. Hopefully I didn't tick anybody off or anything like that with my answers. I didn't mean to. If I did, I'm sorry. I'm thinking for another video, I might do, like, I don't really want to do review videos because I feel like the reason I have the dolls I have is because I really like them. So it wouldn't be much of a review if every review I did I was talking about how great the doll is. I mean, that kind of defeats the purpose, right? So I might do like a closer look videos. Like, I was thinking about the new Beauty and the Beast maybe, and I was thinking about Nosferatu and Victim, like some that maybe there aren't a ton of videos out there about them already, maybe, I don't know. And then if I get any dolls, I might open them, you know, for a video. But I think that's about it for now. So thank you again for watching. Hope you liked it, and thanks. Have a good day. Bye.